Hey, so today we're going to be replacing the fuel filter on this 2006 Ram 2500. This is an interesting vehicle. It has a Mercedes-Benz German-built engine, and we've got the new fuel filter right here. I have a little bit of cardboard on the floor to hopefully catch any of the diesel that drips out. There's our fuel filter, and as you can see, right on the top we've got oh no, this light is a flickering light. They're gonna mess things up. It's gonna mess things up. I hate flickering lights. Had to switch over to this golden light because this one has a flicker, which is super annoying. So anyway, so the first thing right off the top is going to be this breather tube. You can just pull that off and move it down. Then we've got two hose clamps, which we are going to loosen, and this electrical connector. I think first we'll try to take off the electrical connector, which should just require a flat screwdriver. Ouch. Just like that, we have our electrical connector removed. 1/4-inch nut driver. Loosen hose clamp 1. I'm having a little bit of trouble on hose clamp 2. So I'm going to switch to a flat screwdriver. And then we got to loosen, we have to loosen this Allen. Try a 7/64 in that. 7/64 seems to work just fine. Gently pull off the first hose. There's the second hose, and I just kind of prop both of them up so that they're not dripping fluid everywhere. Now we'll lift this thing out if we can. This seems to be in the way. There it is. So on the top of this we have 2 torque screws. Go ahead and loosen them. Actually take them out. And then we should be able to turn this and carefully lift upwards. And there's our sensor. Just gonna take a clean, nice fresh rag and wipe that off. And then these 2 O-rings need to be replaced, and your new filter should come with those new O-rings. First and second O-rings are on. We are now good to go and insert this back to the oil filter, just like so. Put our screws back in. And as you can see, these 2 lines are actually different size. That's to make it so you don't accidentally switch the supply and filtered gas. Filtered diesel. And now we're good to go to put this thing back in. Lastly, we have our sensor. There we go. So that is installed, and that took me about 10 minutes. We're now going to cycle the key on and off a few times, because that should run our fuel pump and move a little bit of diesel up into there where it's supposed to go. You can hear it running. I can hear the Hear the air bubbles getting back to the fuel tank? That is the sound of fuel going back through our system. So you wouldn't want to immediately try starting it. So that should have moved fuel around through our pump. Make sure we don't have any leaks. There's a little bit of oil on top of there from when I took off that one side. And then we're also going to tighten up that Allen, because I forgot to do that. It's not like this is actually going to fall out of here, but... So I'm always curious if there's like obvious impurities in the fuel oil. So I'm actually, I keep calling it fuel oil because I'm used to doing HVAC work on this stuff, but it's diesel. So I'm just going to dump it in here for fun and see if it has any water in it. Doesn't look very healthy. That looks okay though. I could probably dump it back in the fuel tank. Totally kidding. Don't dump it in the fuel tank. I always do that and then wish that I didn't do it because I'm always disappointed that there's no gross stuff. No water, no fingernails, no nothing. So that wasn't exciting. Cycle it on, cycle it off. Anyway, hope this was helpful. Talk to you later.